What up, Scopies? There we go. That's right. Guys, we have finally done it. After years, almost a year, I know, bro, I didn't sleep last night. I took a nap today. I'm kind of tired. After a year of shipping the same model over and over again, we are finally shipping a new model. 0.4.7 begins the release of the latest and greatest in comma.ai models. Thanks to all of you for contributing all of your data back to us. We've taken all that data. If you have a gray panda, by the way, if you have a gray panda, the model is probably going to work better for you because you were involved in the training set. I think we have like 80 of our users who've contributed. If you don't have a gray panda, shop.comma.ai, get your gray panda today, and you'll be included in the next model training, so you'll get an even better model. So that's the first thing we're here to talk about. The second thing we're here to talk about is we have shipped our official GM Volt support. Thank you all to Vitasarov, the claimer of the GM bounty. He's done a great job getting that code to us. We paid out the $10,000 bounty to him. We've cleaned it up. He actually lent us the car for a week, and now we have pushed that upstream. You guys saw the Periscope. Volt support is top notch. It's really one of the best supported cars right now, just because GM's actuators are pretty nice. We have also shipped, thanks to Energy, GM Bosch lateral support. I should really include the thanks. We'll include the thanks in the releases. I'll edit it. So Energy got a $2,000 bounty for Honda Bosch lateral support, which has now been upstreamed as well. So thanks to Energy for that. We've improved actuator modeling to reduce lateral wobble. We're now taking into account if there's a delay. That's the large cause of wobble. It's not caused by models, it's caused by lag in the whole loop. The Volt has both lateral and longitudinal, absolutely. We've also shipped support for the lateral-only Cadillac CT6. So in case anybody has that car, our CT6 is super nice. We have a button now. You can switch between openpilot and Super Cruise. So if you want Super Cruise, you press the Super Cruise button. If you want openpilot, just put on the adaptive cruise and you get openpilot. So it's the nicest CT6 anywhere. It's a great car. If I was less tired, I'd take you guys out for a ride, but I am kind of tired. This is a good release, 0.4.7. We refactored the car abstraction layer, so we aren't going to be upstreaming any more cars. Maybe if somebody hands us, so we can talk about why no Volvo in a minute. 2018 Camry, yes, absolutely, yes. Hondas, Toyotas, and GMs will be upstreamed. We're not upstreaming any more brands because we don't want to maintain them. There's some chance if people do like a Hyundai port or a Nissan port, we'd consider it. But things like the Tesla port, unfortunately, it's too much effort for us to maintain all of these cars. So that's it. If Honda, Toyota, GM, we were going to do Ford. Ford is over. We're never doing Subaru. No Subaru. Absolutely not. But Tesla bounty, what I've said about that is, they worked hard on it. Great job to Collude and Zax123 for the Tesla port. If you guys saw the electric article, they got some great press about that. Good for them. Great press for us too. So, you know, big props to them for doing that. And we will, if they manage to get 10 people using the port, we will pay them the bounty. Even though, unfortunately, we won't be upstreaming it. We've talked about this on Slack. So we refactored the car abstraction layer, though. We refactored the car abstraction layer to make the cars as much like plugins as possible. So other people can maintain. Yeah, we're really not going to be upstreaming anything else, but ideally we want community maintainers of these other cars. And what we will try to do, our commitment to you guys, is we'll try to make openpilot as modular as possible and have the APIs change as little as possible. So if you write a car port, it should be relatively easy to bring it through to the new versions. And hack around OrbD startup issue. I shouldn't have even included that. That's kind of a gross. I just wrote a script that tries it a bunch of times. It's terrible. I wrote terrible code. I wrote bad code and I should feel bad. But yeah, so let's take a look. So here's 0.4.7. These are the things I promised. New model, that's of course Envision D. Volt, lateral, and longitudinal, CT6 lateral, Honda Bosch lateral. So that's the Accord. That's the, we'll get to the change log in a minute. That's the Accord, that's the CRV, and that's the Civic hatchback. All three of those cars should be supported. And we will be shipping a Bosch Giraffe next week. Probably, we'll see. So let's see what we got here. What up? No, go back. This. So we can look through and see the changes here. The resources, we've added little stuff. Oh, we've merged in the Tesla Lil Endian support. Thank you for that. We've also shipped our half Ford port. So there's a Ford port here. We can ship car controller. We should probably ship that too. I'm not opposed. But there's no official support for the Ford. Civic, yeah, all the Civics are now supported. Yeah, have fun with the 10 seconds Ford. Yeah, Fords are a real disappointment. So we've shipped that. We've shipped the GM port. We've merged in the Volt and the Cadillac port into one. Couple changes to Honda, changes to Toyota, minor changes all throughout the thing, and of course, the new model, binary file not shown, in Vision D. So we really hope you guys will enjoy it. Lil Endian support, so it works with Cabana. Yeah. If you save your DVCs in Cabana with Lil Endian, openpilot should now respect that. So respect. We got Lil Endian. That's it. That's really what we wanted to talk about. We did the release. We dropped it. It's live. Let's go for a drive. I'll take you guys out in the Cadillac. Let's go. Oh yeah, got that key, bro. So do I have a mount for you guys? No, not really. All right, we'll take a drive. Pretty bad. Hang on, let me put my shoes on here. Got my shoes. A RAV4 good now? I haven't tried it. I don't know. It might be a little bit worse. But hopefully it'll be kind of okay. All right, let's go. Leave that door open for me. Got people working on the weekends. Love to my people working on the weekends. Let me turn off Wi-Fi. Hard. No. How do I turn off Wi-Fi? I don't know. This just isn't going to work well. Oh well. But yeah, so here we are in our CT6. I'm just going to reboot it, make sure I got the latest stuff. Just make sure I got the latest stuff on here. Let's check the version. 0.4.7 right there. I don't think we broke support for the pedal, but you guys know the pedal's not officially supported. So on 0.4.7 here, let's go for a drive. So we can look at that UI. Oh my god, I can't see. Do our neighbors hate us for having so many cars? No, because they're not usually here. I don't know why this doesn't engage. I thought we tested this. We have to get it above a certain speed. Oh, there we go. Now we're on. Yeah, go openpilot. What up, guys? So we're just driving through the neighborhood with Neighborhood Pilot. Seeing those lanes pretty well. Oh, this is so good. The new model is really good, guys. This is great victory. Remember, keep your eyes on the road at all times. Every self-driving car in the world today is still level 2. Ooh, is this gonna work? No. So actually, that's not even a hit on openpilot. That's the GM longitudinal. So the Cadillac's actually only lateral on openpilot. We're using GM's longitudinal control. Nope, new model, guys, not gonna get fired. Nope. We're fans of new model. The new model was really, we have ground truthing guy. Ground truthing guy got a promotion. The head of mapping and localization got a promotion. He's now a VP for doing a great job with the ground truthing of this model. An ML guy came through and trained a model. All right, so let's just get back on here. But yeah, so we're actually using GM's adaptive cruise here. A new model each release now, yeah. Yeah, so there should be a new model every release. All of this stuff is finally back up and working. We have beautiful infrastructure. We hired a great infrastructure guy. A little close with that following. Can I adjust that? There's a button for that. There's a button for that, right? Where's the button for following? Ah, here we go. Oh, yeah, someone set it to near. I like far on my gap. You know me, I'm an old man. But yeah, so this is openpilot 0.4.7 with the newest, greatest model. When you're on the highway, mistakes are down. Yeah, you love that fan sound, bro. I know, the last model is so old. New model's pretty sick, though. Yep, I gotta press resume. Because openpilot's not doing the, actually, even in the Volt, you have to press resume. It kind of sucks. I don't think we shipped resume spamming. But yeah, look at that quality. Oh, love this model, guys. It feels so good. No, new calibration hasn't shipped yet. That's coming probably in the next release. That guy's on vacation for a week, though, so you know. But yeah, no, the new model is sick. It feels like I'm dead in the center of the road right now. This is Super Cruise quality, guys. This is really Super Cruise quality. No traffic lights. No. Updating 0.4.7. Let me know how it works. We think that this model is similar. So you know how Tesla came out with their new model and people were big fans? The tall car problem. Well, if you don't have a tall car, you might be a little disappointed. I don't like, the problem with openpilot being lateral only is like, let's see, will it fuse here? Will it fuse? Yeah, it fused. Okay. The problem with openpilot being lateral only is we don't show the radar point. RDX. Yeah, RDX works. Oh yeah, look at that. Driving across that intersection. Keep me in the lane. So quality. Is that Eon new? No, it's just one of our Eons. What's wrong with taller cars? We don't know. It's just a bug. I don't know. It might work. Like internally as a team, I don't really know what the latest on tall car is. But yeah, no, it's pretty sick. If you have a Civic, it's really gonna work well. Or Accord. I was hearing great things from the team driving the Accord. 0.4.7. Get it. Download it right now. github.com/comma.ai/openpilot. You got a Civic, you're going to love it. Still thinking about Camry. Yeah. An Accord. We'll do that. Yeah, we're thinking about the Camry. I think we're going to trade the ILX in for Camry. But there's a contingent in the company that doesn't think we should trade in the ILX because it has sentimental value. What do you guys think? OpenPilot 0.4.7. New model. It's sick. If you don't have an Eon, we got plenty of them for sale. Shop.comma.ai. Don't get a Subaru. You're going to regret it. You're going to be like, why did I get a Subaru? I already know how you're going to feel. All right, so this is a tricky part. Let's see what the new model does here. Let's see if we can do this. Yeah. Whoa, a little out on there, but that felt pretty good. Guys, that was all OpenPilot. You saw that crazy shit. All those crazy lanes didn't matter. All right, I'm just going to up my speed here. Set my max speed to 70, and let's go. We'll switch over to Super Cruise at some point in this drive too, so we can really compare the two. But this is OpenPilot. We're on OpenPilot. All your lesbian friends have a Subaru. You can't upgrade your 64 for a 128. We don't offer that. Yeah, that was nuts. That just worked. New model's sick, bro. This feels amazing. OpenPilot's driving right now. Look at those solid lanes. Look at how they're right on the things. This is as good as Super Cruise. One of the reasons, okay, so there's two reasons Super Cruise appears better than OpenPilot. One is that it only works on this car, and this car has particularly good actuators. Got a late cut in here. The other reason is that Super Cruise only allows you to engage in very conservative areas. So like even that lane merge might have been a disengagement for Super Cruise. Direct sunlight, you can't drive. I don't know. Maps will probably help a bit. Alright, we got some real turn up ahead. Oh yeah, get it OpenPilot, get it. This is the best release yet. I'm so happy. Alright, so let's see when Super Cruise becomes available. This has been OpenPilot driving. We're going to switch over to Super Cruise in a minute. So you can see that there's no Super Cruise yet on the dashboard. We're going to cut in here. We'll switch over to Super Cruise. Super Cruise blinked on for a second. This turn is beyond what Super Cruise can do, actually. So this is still OpenPilot. But this feels as good as Super Cruise, guys. I can't even tell I'm not on Super Cruise, to be honest. This is unreal. You guys are gonna love this. Thank you for sticking with us in the year it took us to produce a new model. I know we're terrible. So what we're going to do in a second, when that Super Cruise logo appears, we're going to disengage OpenPilot, we're going to switch over to Super Cruise. And we're going to see if we can feel the difference. No wobble at all. Unbelievable. No, you don't need mobile data. It's recommended, but you don't need it. Where's the Super Cruise logo? Is this some bug? Did we break Super Cruise in this car? Oh, there we go. It blinked on for half a second. Again, why? Come on, Super Cruise. I want Super Cruise. See, so the Super Cruise logo appears right there. Guys, I can't even tell I'm not on. Oh, here we go. Okay, let's get on Super Cruise. So I'm going to disengage OpenPilot. So I'm driving. Now let's see if Super Cruise will show up. Super Cruise unavailable. Okay. Oh, it shows up for half a second. I don't know. We might have broken something. Alright, now Super Cruise is on. So this is GM's driving system. You can see those infrared lights turn on. It feels almost the same. Super Cruise feels a little bit tighter. I don't know, or maybe it just feels more convincing that green turned on and stuff. Like it looks like it's doing something. Major EPS firmware difference is not that major. Enough that we can share code. You do have to command them a bit differently, but the Cadillac has all this extra redundant safety stuff. But yeah. So this is Super Cruise. It does feel a little better. It's hard to describe. It's not exactly clear what's different about Super Cruise versus openpilot, but this feels a little better. It's subtle. It's very subtle now. I'm hoping by the time the end of the year comes around, we will be better than Super Cruise. We will meet this promise, no problem. It feels smoother, yeah. Oh, Super Cruise feels smoother. I don't know. It's very hard to say. I'm going to disengage Super Cruise in a minute. We'll go back to openpilot and we'll see what the difference. We'll see if I can still tell. All right, we're on here. This turn feels good. All right, let's switch back to openpilot. Okay, Super Cruise is off. Switching back to openpilot. Yeah, it doesn't feel as confident. It wobbles a little more around the turn. It turns a little later into the turn. You feel like you're on a rail with Super Cruise, where with openpilot you feel like it's like a kid just learning to drive. Is there a new chime? Yeah. So that chime is being sent over GM LAN. I didn't realize it worked in the Cadillac. That's actually being bit banged GM LAN, which is crazy. What steering button? So I'm just using the Super Cruise button to engage Super Cruise, and I'm using the adaptive cruise control button to engage adaptive cruise control. I mean, really, what we have to do is, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to get in the passenger seat, and we'll put a divider up between me and the driver, and we'll play the openpilot or Super Cruise game. And then we can advertise in a double-blind taste test. openpilot compares favorably to Super Cruise. But okay. It's weird. I don't understand why it's not showing up. Like, I'm not really sure how that detection works. Hopefully we can hack Super Cruise to appear everywhere, too. So we can really get a head-to-head. Honestly, guys, I can't tell I'm not on Super Cruise right now. It feels the same. At least on that turn. So there's a little bit of a sharper turn coming up. I think Super Cruise is a little better when the turns get a little sharper. And there is a very subtle amount of wobble still present on it. I don't know. It could also just be my perception. Like, I know what's in openpilot. I don't know what's in Super Cruise. I've also seen openpilot make mistakes. I've never really seen Super Cruise make mistakes. All right, so let's disengage openpilot. So let's give the Super Cruise logo a second to show up. Okay, we're back on Super Cruise. It feels better. So I'm gonna take this drive back and we're gonna look at the Cabana trace. And yeah, it's confidence. It feels more confident. We'll look at the Cabana trace and we'll see what the actual commands to the actuator, how they differ. I'm so happy we bought this car too. This is one of our best purchases. So I can really, I love that I have both right now. I can switch between them with the press of a button. Cool. All right, guys. Yeah, getting blinded by that steering wheel light. Thank you for joining this Periscope. That is today's comparison between openpilot and Super Cruise.